let's get ready to watch Old Man Gamer!
Y'all ready for this?
Hello young gamers, this is Old Man Gamer. We're going to continue our quest on helping Ashe find out more about her past, and hopefully my computer's going to cooperate and we're going to be able to get those other questions answered that we were unable to get answered a little earlier. So let's go ahead and talk to Ashe.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made
There you
arrow
are.
strikes forth like the
Hey,
fury
Ashe.
of a god.
Sure. Until next time.
How did you get started in the mercenary business?
I guess I just started. There wasn't any formal guild I needed to join. I just started going to inns and making myself available. Oh, that came out wrong. By available, I don't mean the other thing. I don't have anything against that profession. It just isn't for me. Anyway, business on that front has been kind of rough, both figuratively and literally.
Business has been hard, both figuratively and literally?
Firstly, I haven't yet grows. Most merchants already have mercenaries and aren't looking for another one. And by literally, I've definitely been in some tough scrapes. I almost became Dwemer Scrap at some points. I hope my skills have been sufficient.
You've proven yourself in combat.
Glad to see my skills are recognized. You aren't that bad yourself. You can pull your weight. I admire that about you.
Good to see the same. Good to see that's the same for you, despite being a beginner.
Beginner my ass. I'm still better than you. Tell you what, let's spar. My blade to yours. Then we'll see who's the learner and who's the master.
On guard.
What was that? I sense hostility.
I don't have a blade.
Who ever thought that a
This is an ode to Skyrim's Storage Protectors, the Imperial. This one's a
some
favorite of
adult
mine.
plaything?
Legend we all know and
No,
love.
I don't mean that kind of
This is
adult.
an ode to Staunch Protectors.
What's your stance?
This is an ode to Skyrim's Staunch Protectors.
Push the attack!
We drink to our youth.
Didn't see that one coming. You're no match for me.
Okay, I'm not a match for you.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the dragonborn comes.
It's good to see you show some heart for once. You're usually so abstinent.
Yeah. Absent. Hey. Thanks.
It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the dragonborn comes.
Come back here, we're not done
The
talking.
darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, the dragonborns come.
I let her drink there. Be merry.
Sure.
You haven't eaten much since we started traveling. Do you ever get hungry?
How does this relate to our missions and quests? I don't see the tactical bearings here. I just don't have a huge appetite. I'm not a very good liar, am I? Certain foods don't give me the necessary nutrition as it does for others. It's a health disorder of sorts, but I'm not dying or anything.
That's good. Then what foods do you eat?
Yes, I have actually. Just because I don't eat often doesn't mean I don't have favorite foods. I quite enjoy sweet rolls for one. They're just so delectable. What foods do you enjoy?
I like sweet rolls too.
Glad we have something in common. There is one food that feeds me, though, and that's elsewhere fondue. One of the recipes that I know of that fortifies magicka. However, that's the exception here.
So what gives you substance, if not food?
Magicka. You probably noticed I guzzle magicka potions quite often. Since food can't sustain me, I resort to magicka. Kind of like how a vampire feeds on blood, except I'm not a vampire.
Then what are you?
Pelinal Whitestrake.
What? Puzzled face with some shock.
I'm kidding. You should have seen your face. Death to all Aelids. I am an automaton. Beep boop, beep boop. Seriously, though. I guess I'm just... different. Let's keep it at that. Hopefully this doesn't change anything. Hey.
Hey, Ashe, what's on your mind?
Well, I wanted to...
You're not usually like this.
I appreciate your admirable behavior. That's what I wanted to say. Not just your combat prowess. I think we aren't dead now because of that. You're... nice. Outside of combat, I mean.
Well, thank you, Ashe. I appreciate it.
Just know I'm not kissing your ass, okay? Sometimes you're just insufferable, and I think I let you know that. But, most of the time, you're pretty alright.
I'm only doing my part.
What do you mean?
After all, we're friends, right?
Friends? I don't know. Guess I've never been anybody's friend before.
You carry my weight, and I carry yours.
No, it's just a fair contract.
It's a friendship.
Contract.
Friendship.
Contract.
Friendship.
Contract.
Contract of friendship. So there.
You're helpless.
You feel as if Ashe is reaching out through your dreams, her memory swirling with desperate chase, a burning need for retribution. Seek her in your sleep, and she will show you more of the night her world shattered, the night the flames consumed everything she held dear. So it looks like we gotta go back to sleep here.
You almost got me there. Nice job.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Take a look.
Actually, I want to rent a room.
Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
Well, I want to rent it again.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Okay. We get 12 hours. Oh, that'll put us way early in the morning. Just go for 6. Yeah, 4. Fragmented memories rush in. Ashes, vivid and urgent. A hesitant openness, a need to share. The driving melody returns, a fleeting glimpse, a figure sprinting into the shadows. You feel her desperation. Witness this pivotal moment, or gently decline. Now let's witness it. Raw energy crashes into your mind, Ashe's memory fueled with a burning need for retribution. This is different, urgent, a fierce melody surrounds you, mirroring the intensity, a fleeting glimpse, a figure fleeing into flames, the urge to pursue you consumes you.
Get back here, bastard! I can't let him get away.
I really don't know if I we going the right way or not?
My strength is failing. I can't keep this up. No, not like this. Not like this. Hello?
The scene shifts.
Wait,
You are now witnessing
you,
Ashe's
I know
earlier
you.
memory.
Your voice.
The moment of her awakening.
But who am I?
Hello. Good morning. Only the result of years of...
I do love
No.
causing a stir. Once
The
I
answer's
started
quite
singing at
simple.
the top of my voice, and someone told me
You
to stop
are
shouting.
my daughter.
Okay, I don't see anything on the screen.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
That was kind of weird.
Solitude. The sheer scale and size of it never gets old.
I saw your memories again.
All right then.
Let's do this.
Affirmative.
What's on your mind?
Hold on.
All right then.
Let's go outside and then inside, and maybe that'll refresh things.
My father was all the family I ever had.
Plus, we got to go out and do some combat, and so I can level up. I'm still at level 1 here, so I'll probably just go do the Golden Claw mission together. It ought to be easy with these two.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
I saw your memories again.
So, the first time you mentioned this wasn't mere fantasy. There's more to this than I thought. What did you see?
For a veteran, it's not much to ask.
Let me tell you about what I saw in your dream.
That night. Yeah, it still haunts me. I thought I'd buried the pain, locked it away. But some wounds, they never truly heal. I always believed I was capable of anything. My father instilled that confidence in me. He called me his masterpiece, his greatest creation. Yet, I failed. I couldn't even catch the one who took him from me. That's why I've been training, honing my skills, to ensure I never feel that helpless again. Sure. Farewell.
We got to talk a little
Too old
more.
to work. That don't make me too old to drink.
Have you ever considered being more upbeat?
Stay focused. Why is that?
Usually come off as kind of distant most of the time.
Unnecessary emotion gets in the way during battle. Not good for us, unless you'd like to end up dead.
What about while we're exploring? Oh, it's not what I'm getting at, Ashe.
I'm not in the mood to answer personal questions.
Can you talk for a moment? Or can I talk to you for a moment?
Sure.
I think we asked this question already. I noticed you keep an odd-looking flyer in your bag. May I ask what it is?
It's called a lunatia. I don't believe there's a lot of those in Skyrim.
No, there aren't.
It's very special to me. This tear is the only memento I have of my father.
I am sorry to hear that.
No, it's honestly all right. I've come to terms with what's happened.
What did happen? Or when did it happen?
I'm not sure. My considerable intelligence usually lets me keep track of things like this, but I guess I was just existing, for lack of a better term, for a good deal of time after my father's death. For years, I'd say. For a while, I felt like I no longer had a purpose. He gave me motivation, but my purpose went away with him after he passed. Now I've resolved to have a new purpose, avenging his death. At least it's getting me out of the haybed every morning.
What happened exactly?
I'd still rather not talk about it, if that's all right. You already know all that you need to know. He's dead, and now I'm trying to avenge him.
I have no more questions.
All right.
Let's go get the Dragon Claw mission started. That'll have to be done anyway. Eventually, might as well do it and gain some experience, and also get moving on with her quest.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
That was weird.
Have you seen Lucan lately? He's practically glued to those dusty Dwemer books. All thanks to that Velen fellow, I'm sure.
Conserve your ammunition. Use your arrows wisely.
Has Lucan always liked the drummer?
Oh, he's always been a bit of a tinkerer. Always fascinated by anything that's clever or unusual. Even back in Cyrodiil, he was always taking things apart and trying to put them back together. He dreamed of being an inventor, you know? Creating amazing contraptions just like those Dwemer marvels. But, well, let's just say that kind of ambition doesn't always pay the bills in a place like Skyrim.
Inventing isn't profitable?
Not exactly. Most folks here care more about brawling and drinking mead than about clever gadgets. Can you imagine trying to sell a self-cleaning chamber pot to a Nord? They'd probably use as a helmet. Seriously, have you ever heard of a famous inventor from Skyrim? Even those mages at Winterhold seem more interested in summoning storms than building useful things.
Is this Avalon's person the exception?
He was, I guess. But even he was more of a theorist than a practical inventor. Lucan spent a fortune on one of his research papers a few years back. Talked about building sentient automatons. Imagine that! But it's all just fancy words on paper. The only automatons around here are those rusty Dwemer contraptions buried underground. I just wish Lucan would focus on something more realistic. Like finding a nice wife and settling down. Running a shop is stressful enough without him chasing after impossible dreams.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
If only she knew.
Okay.
I'd better get going.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get that back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
Watch it.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Watch it.
You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Why did the chicken cross the road? I'm just kidding. Sorry, that was bad.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
There's nothing like a stroll through the woods. It helps clear my mind.
I'm glad to hear that, Ashe.
Sure. Oh, what is it?
Okay,
Careful
well, let's
now.
go ahead and head towards Bleak Falls Barrow and get the golden claw here.
You're wide open. Taste my steel.
Okay. That was easy.
A bit loose, huh?
Can't believe not one of those arrows hit.
Don't mess with me. The rage within fuels my every stride.
Don't let my looks fool you. Looks can be deceiving.
We got ourselves
If
a
you
hero.
actually have a brain.
Okay, oops. Okay. Alrighty then. There's a chest up here. Oops. Oops. So basically you go from this building, run down this path here, go around the corner, and here's Bleak Falls Burrow. I believe there are 3 bandits that you have to take out before entering the structure. And there's one of them.
What was that? Target acquired.
How about this?
Your efforts are futile against my resolve. Threat eliminated.
Okay, get all the arrows I can. And then you go to the top, into the doors here.
Your death will be quick. That'll teach you.
Dang, Sophia. Okay, then after you loot this chest, you head down this way. That urn is empty. These are empty. Follow this path this way. Healing potion. This guy will take himself out.
Let's finish our business here quick. Enough of that.
Okay, here's a puzzle. The first one is snake, then snake there, then whale. So you come over here, it's snake. Second one, snake, whale. Okay, then you go up here, There is a healing potion right there. And just drop back down here, pull the lever, and you're safe. And the door opens. Another healing potion here. A book. This helps you improve lockpicking. Or not lockpicking, pickpocketing, sorry. Chest.
So, you're pretty good at using your weapon with both hands.
Soul gem.
Then again, you would need to be...
What was that?
Your size.
Dang skeevers.
Where'd you come from?
What a waste of time.
Okay, go down these stairs. A poison, a scroll of fireball.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Harpneer?
Okay, if you go up here, draw where these spider webs are, and you use the flame spell. Right over here, there's a hidden chest. The skeleton has some gold. You head back this direction. You want to burn the spider webs here. Then make sure yourself is you're armed. Because here is a spider, a big one.
I'll handle it. This is but a taste of my power.
Don't let it get me! Help!
Okay.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Spoiler alert, if you let this guy go, he'll run away, and he'll eventually get killed by Draugrs. He has the golden claw. I'm kind of lazy. I just shoot him down right away. That way I don't have to chase him. Makes life easier. He has a journal. There's a golden claw. My fingers are trembling. The golden claw is finally in my hands, and with it the power of the ancient Nordic heroes. That fool Lucan Valerius had no idea that his favorite store decoration was actually the key to Bleak Falls Barrow. Now I just need to get to the Hall of Stories and unlock the door. The legend says there is a test that Nords put into place to keep the unworthy away, but that when you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. And we now have the golden claw, and I'll show you how to use it here in a minute. These things are important, what's on the palm of the golden claw. So let's go ahead and continue. Soul gem. Okay, here's these things called Draugrs. They're usually pretty tough. There's one right here. Oops.
What was that?
I just saw shot Sophia in the face. Sorry there, Sophia.
As I expected.
Usually they're pretty tough. There's one over here.
What was that? You're finished.
Okay. I changed the Draugrs. They were ugly, and I made them into attractive-looking girls. But we won't
Conflict is in our
take
blood.
on their armor
Deep
because
down, everyone has a desire for
it would make them naked, and that would not be very good for YouTube. But we will take the weapons. This is a trap. You step on that gate smacks you and If you're low level, it'll kill you. So you just kind of scoot around this way. And your followers should follow along. There's another Draugr there. Take that one out.
Such a pain. I must continue my training.
Once again, we will not take their armor. And I'll leave the mod for the Draugrs in the description. So if you guys would like to download it, you're welcome to download it and install it. It definitely makes the Draugrs a lot more, you know, attractive to look at. And by the way, there's a Draugr over there I just took out.
What was
There's
that?
one right here. And there's one behind us.
Too easy.
Yeah, usually they're a lot tougher, but for some reason they're pretty wimpy. But
I'll end this quick.
oops,
Don't mess with me.
I must have missed one. Okay. Best way to go is just take the damage. 1, 2, 3. And then just shuts it off. I guess you can try to skip it one by one, but that's never worked for me. These things are fun to shoot down. They explode when they hit the ground. And if there's oil, it'll burn the oil, which will wipe out enemies and or weaken them at least. Like the example here, I'll go ahead and shoot.
Don't mess with me. Enemy dispatched.
Okay. They make it simple for you. And by the way, this mod gives each of the Draugrs different types of armor. There's the blade armor, the wolf armor, Draugr armor, and it's all lootable with this mod, which is really nice. Otherwise, you would not be able to loot the armor. Again, I'll leave the description or the mod in the description below. And if you download it, let me know down below. That would be great. And let me know what you think of the tutorial and what you think of Ashe and Sophia. They're a lot of fun companions.
You won't win. You know that, right?
Okay, this is Draugr armor right here. Okay, there's a chest, and you come over here, pull the chain.
I don't get why people worship the gods. What have they ever done for us mere mortals? Nothing. I prayed for money, free booze, and more free booze, and did I get it? No. Instead, I got a hangover and a huge hole in my pocket where my money.
Okay, there's a chest here. We'll loot that in a second. But if you come over here, there's a troll. Oh, it's Draugr this time. Last time it was a Foss troll.
What was that?
Okay, let's go ahead and loot this. Here comes a Draugr. And they have Draugr armor once again. If you go down here, there is a chest along with a skeleton. Actually, 2 skeletons. Unlock the chest. You never know what you're going to get in the chest. Each of them is different. So you go back up, and you came from that direction, so we come back up, take a right. Head through here. These are harvestable. They're glowing mushrooms. They can be used in alchemy. There's a drugger here blocking this door. There we go. Took quite a few arrows. This is another example of the Draugr armor. There's 2 different ones. Okay, one of these fun things again. As soon as we cross this, there will be some Draugrs there in that coffin or tomb right there.
Light armor does provide a lot of tactical advantages.
And here's
Just
the
don't get
chain.
hit.
So
Where'd
there's
you
a
come
Draugr
from?
right there.
Another victory. Hey,
Do you suppose the Draugr are angry because we disturbed their sleep? I know how they feel. I would also be pretty angry.
Okay, so I can get the Draugr to come down here. Okay, this is Draugr armor. This should be steel armor. Oh, iron armor, sorry. And Draugr armor once again. And you go up here, go around here. Then cross the bridge. Make a left. And then here is where you use a golden claw. If you notice the symbols here, and then you bring up the golden claw, it shows bear, moth, L. So we got to make these match that. So we go.
watch it.
We click on that. Bear, moth, and then L. Then activate the
Yes?
keyhole.
What did you need?
And she got in the way. Activate the keyhole. Golden claw inserts itself. And this gate opens. And we're almost done here. I always forget about those bats.
I seeing this?
Up here, you want to go here. This gives you a shout capability. Unrelenting force. It basically pushes people away. And there's a Draugr there, obviously.
Let me guess.
Show me what you've got. I'm always eager for a challenge.
Okay.
Surely the point of Draugrs is that they are...
And this is what you want to get off the Draugr. You have to take this to Whiterun when you report the dragon that attacked Halgan to the Jarl of Whiterun. And then the wizard there will want this. So it's important that you get this. This is a nice little sword. So I'll take that.
So why do they start randomly attacking people?
Take this chest.
Why would the dead not be dead?
And
It makes my head hurt.
if you go this way, there's a hidden chest. You climb these stairs. Go to the side here. Jump down. There's a hidden chest over here. Oops, broke my lock picking it. Usually I can get those on the first try, but that one didn't quite work. Okay, then you go back down this way. Go back around. Up the stairs. And this is also the way out. You go all the way up into this cave area. There's a lever right here you got to pull. That opens the stone wall. And we are almost out. You jump down here. There's a chest. And then go out this way. And this quest is finished of finding the golden claw. We'll go give that back to... I forgot his name. They're in Whiterun. Let's go ahead and fast travel to save time. Here to Riverwood. These backgrounds is also another mod I got because I got tired of the old vanilla ones. These are cooler. Okay, see if he's even awake still. Can I get in? Lucan, wait, don't go away.
The sooner you find the claw. Don't let my sister do anything foolish.
I have the golden claw for you.
You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Make sure to only purchase items that provide a tactical advantage.
Okay. Let's go ahead and end this here, young gamers, and we will pick it up in the next round where we'll have more adventures with
remember
Ashe.
that conversation we had a while back?
About what?
The one about my aloofness, if you could put it that way. I realize you were just trying to help, and I shouldn't have deflected you like that. And despite that, I have a feeling you know why I'm, well, as cold as ice.
It's about your father, isn't it?
Yes, it is. When he passed, I just couldn't know who I could trust anymore. The only person I ever knew, the closest friendship I ever had, was struck down right before my eyes. Kind of hard for someone who was just born yesterday. Or
Yes.
a couple days prior.
Born yesterday? What?
Oh, about that, should have known you were going to ask that. I shouldn't have said that. We can talk about that some other time. I just need some time to let the thoughts stew. I promise.
You sense something unusual about Ashe. Her movements, her responses sometimes feels mechanically precise. Attempt insight check. You're almost certain there's more to Ashe than meets the eye. She's hiding something significant. Ashe views you as a trusted ally, the closest she's had in a long time. More than just a hired sword, she becomes a reliable partner in your adventures. While she keeps some guard up, time and trust will gradually unveil more of her true self. Let's see if she'll reveal more
Do you need
information.
something?
Nope, nothing more right now.
Be mindful.
Okay, young gamers, once again, thank you for watching this wonderful adventure where we learned a lot more about Ashe and also did the Golden Claw mission. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing this for you. Young gamers, keep on gaming and have a good one.